Hello, everybody, and welcome to Life in a Shell. My name is Christina Schell, and welcome back. I hope everybody's been having a fantastic summer. I have been soaking in the sun. It has been gorgeous here in Vancouver. I've been at the beach so much, just working really hard on the podcast behind the scenes. I took a little summer break and now we're back to weekly episodes, which is so exciting, you guys. Also, what is so exciting is I've been nominated for Vancouver's Best Podcast in the Georgia Strait's Best of Vancouver for 2025, which is super exciting, super badass. So thank you everybody who submitted Life in a Shell podcast. That is awesome. There was 5 of us that are nominated and the voting is now complete. Now we wait and we see. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, what else happened? Oh my gosh, I feel like so much has happened in 3 weeks, you guys. Okay, well, firstly, I just have to say I woke up today with like a little bit of a sore throat. So, you're welcome for the sexy voice. I don't know if it's that sexy. Is it? Hello. Welcome to Life in a Shell. That's not sexy at all. Let me try again. Hello. Welcome to Life in a Shell. Now, I can't do it. Now I'm just being cheesy. I'm being a little showgirl over here. Okay, dating still been not happening. But what is so funny is I put in one of my little prompts on Hinge that I got a podcast called Life in a Shell. And what is sad is I'm getting more asks for the link to my podcast than getting asked out on dates. So boys, if you're listening, what the hell? You guys though, dating is absolutely wild. It's a tough world out there. However, I really want to do a podcast episode where I basically speed date a bunch of different men and just see what happens, because I feel like it'd be so fun to just shoot the shit and banter. And I don't know how we can make that happen, but I am open to suggestions, okay? So this past few weeks, I have been really practicing my bass. I've been learning how to play Another One Bites the Dust, and you guys, it's actually starting to sound like the song. So at the end of the podcast, I am going to play Another One Bites the Dust for you guys. I'm going to serenade you, and then I'll do it in the next few episodes and you can see how much I get better, okay? But we got to start somewhere, and you're welcome. So something else that's been really fun that I've been working on is I have a dance company called the Bombshells, and it's super badass. Honestly, it's the coolest. I am doing an advanced and an intermediate on camera progressive, and basically it's 5 weeks and we are working on creating a concept video, which is so much fun. I've already started the advanced progressive and we're doing Man Eater by Nelly Furtado. I've always wanted to dance sexy and create something on camera to this song, and it's just like the perfect opportunity with the most badass bombshells. And yeah, I'm really excited. If you're listening to this and you want to come dance and you want to come to a bombshells class, you should totally do that. I teach drop-in classes every single month. I'll usually have like one SAS class, an all-level SAS class, and that is beginner friendly, and it's the best time. It is so fun, and we just get to shake our hips and be hot and do it with a bunch of cool people. It's a very supportive atmosphere, and they are the best time. Also, I teach advanced and intermediate jazz funk classes as well as cabaret jazz classes monthly, and come dance with us. Okay, let's jump into this podcast episode. So on today's episode, I have a question, and I had a bunch of people call in and leave messages on my shell answering this question. Okay, I asked them, what's a pivotal moment in your life that's shaped who you are today? And why I asked that question is I think about this so much. And it's because somebody asked me this question and I honestly didn't know how to answer it. It's actually so hard for me to answer this, and I get super overwhelmed when, I had to answer this question. And I think that's just because I feel like I've lived so many lives, which is really cool. there's been so many amazing pivotal moments in my life that has made me who I am today. And there are also some really hard, traumatic, pivotal moments that have shaped who I am today, too. And I just wanted to ask this question so I can get inspired to know my answer, I guess. And I was so overwhelmed with, like, in the best type of way, and so, like, blown away and inspired by all of the answers that I received. And so I was like, damn, I got to make a podcast episode and show everybody. So I think we should just get straight into it. I'm going to play. Let's hit it, you guys. Let's play the very first voice note, okay? Let's rock and roll.
A pivotal moment that has shaped who I am today. One of those moments would be when I was 17, I flew from Ireland to San Diego to be an au pair for the summer. And I'd never been away from my family for that long. I had never gone, I think I'd done a short flight somewhere in Europe, but I'd never been on a long haul flight by myself with a stopover as well. So it was something that I was nervous to do, but I was so proud of myself that I did it. And it made me more confident. It made me happier. It made me more mature. It was an incredible experience. And it's something I still look back on and have such brilliant memories for. And I made such great friends on that trip. I think that kind of reminded me from a young age, I can do the scary things. And, you know, if anything, doing the thing will give you experience. So, yeah, that was from a young age. That was a really nice experience to have.
The biggest pivotal moment in my life that shaped who I am today was absolutely understanding my empathic abilities. And when I began to shape my life accordingly by not letting others take advantage, setting my boundaries, etc., literally everything in my life got so much better.
A pivotal moment in my life that shaped who I am today was going on my first cruise ship contract. Yes, the dancing, the job part shaped me immensely, but I want to talk about the moving away on my own part. This was the first time that I had ever gone away from home, away from family, away from friends, away from that comfort, something that I could hide behind in a way, I guess. I was given the chance to fully trust myself in my gut and make decisions for myself and discover who I am as an individual, as an adult, as a dancer as well. I didn't have that opportunity before because I was always linked to other things, but this, I went on my own. It was just me. I introduced myself as me, and I discovered so much about who I am as a person, how I want to be treated, how I want to treat myself, and how I want to present myself to the world. I don't think I would change anything about that experience. It gave me so much light and opportunity.
Okay, that last voice note I can definitely relate to, and we will circle back to that in a hot second. Going back to the very first voice note, when that pivotal experience was a good reminder for her to be reminded that she can do the scary things, I love that. And I just want to go back to that and remind everybody that we can do the scary things. We got this. Number two's voice note. Protecting your energy and setting boundaries are so important. And when you start to do this, you will start to feel so much better. I think that's also such a great reminder. Now, number three, cruise ship. I can relate to everything she said in that message. Going on a cruise ship was my very first experience on my own and moving away from home for like a very long period of time. I think actually ever that was my first experience, leaving my family, leaving my mom, and that was really difficult for me. And it also was such an amazing experience because it was the first time I was on my own. I got to grow up really fast, and yeah, I feel like that experience really shaped a big part of me and my independence. And yeah, if you've been a dancer on a cruise ship, it's definitely like wild. Yeah, okay, let's keep playing some more voice notes.
The most pivotal moment in my life that shaped who I am today would be giving birth to my son. And I mean, in and of itself will just change who you are, or can, I guess I should say, can change who you are as a person when you go through something like that. And for me, in a big way, it really brought me back to myself, and it reintroduced me to my own inner child. When you are taking care of this innocent, innately loving being, you realize that you were once that as well. And it really brought me back to baseline and helped me to find myself in a totally different way, while also finding who I was at my core and who I am at my core, without all the stuff, all the conditioning, all the trauma, everything that has, impacted me and changed me along the way. And it's been beautiful to find myself again in that way and to figure out who I want to be as a mother and as a human being in this next chapter of my life.
I would not be here today if I did not have people that believed in my ability and believed in what I can and will do in my life. I grew up on a farm in Saskatchewan. It was not even big enough to be considered a town. It was a village. There was cows, there was horses, there was pigs. There was everything that is not here with us in Vancouver. And a pivotal moment in my life was deciding, hey, this isn't for me. I'm going to pick up all my things at 17 years old and I'm going to hit it on the next flight out. And I'm going to start a life all on my own in the big city of Vancouver. I think it's very important that people do this because it shifts that perspective in your brain of, this is what I know life is, but there might be more out there.
I feel like there isn't one pivotal moment in my life that I can put my finger on that really changed things for me or shaped me. I have experienced a lot of struggle in my life and a lot of experiences that have been difficult and have felt like I'm walking through deep mud, but I have also learned from all of those experiences that those moments are the things that really help us learn about ourselves and learn who we are and who we want to be.
Okay, I love the first voice note about motherhood. I love how motherhood has ignited this inner child within her. And I think it's so beautiful. And I think it's such a great reminder to just sometimes go back to that inner child. To the inner child, like, yeah, before the layers of things kind of were like put upon us because of life, things that happened. I think inner child work is so beautiful, and I just love that motherhood really helped touch back into that, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. Number 2, about the move. Okay, stepping outside of your comfort zone is sometimes so terrifying, but also stepping outside of our comfort zone is the most amazing thing we can do for ourselves. Having a growth mindset is so it's honestly the only way to be, you guys. We have to have a growth mindset. We can't get stuck and stagnant, right? And stepping outside of your comfort zone is so important. And I just love when he said, there might be more out there. And for me, that it really inspired me, because I feel that a lot of the times that I feel like there's more out there for me. And maybe that's going on an adventure. Maybe that's doing the scary things, stepping outside of my comfort zone. And I think that voice note just sparked something inside of me listening back to that. So thank you. Okay, number 3. Now, I can't really put my finger on one pivotal moment either. And struggle and hard times, and when you feel like you're walking through mud and there's not really a light, it is hard. And from experience going through some really difficult moments in my life, I've been there. I have been in those days where it feels like it's just so dark, and yeah, it was hard, and I still have those days, and I think that's superhuman. And we just have to remember that those moments and those experiences are teaching us so much, and they are preparing us for all of the amazing moments that are coming, all the light, positive things, and all the things that we're dreaming of. They are coming. And so I think that these experiences, I always say, they've given me this like different type of vision. Like, I've got like 20/20 vision, but not really. Like, well, actually, I really need to go get my eyes checked. I don't have 20/20 vision. I mean, like, you get this 20/20 sense that you can like see through bullshit. And I think all those hard times are just preparing us for all the magic that is coming. And you got this. Let's play some more messages.
As far as a pivotal moment that shaped me to be the person I am today, I wouldn't really say that moment has happened yet when I reflect on it. I think I've always been this little kid who wants to make people laugh and is a little weirdo and a little bit of a nerd and wants to just connect and story tell. And that is essentially what I'm doing today too. So yeah, I think I'm a big believer in the best is yet to come. And I think that moment is still on its way. So I'll see you there.
Okay, I am obsessed with this voice note. It gets me so jazzed, so excited, but also so emotional, but such in like an uplifting way. I relate to this one, and I think it's actually so magical that like the most pivotal moment hasn't happened yet. I am a true believer that the best is yet to come. I believe that so much for myself. And I know, oh my goodness, one second. I know that we all still haven't met all the people that are going to love us. And we still haven't lived some of the best, most magical days of our lives. And that's so exciting. I think I have a hard time answering what is my most pivotal moment, because so many amazing things have happened in my life, that one step, that one decision, that one, honestly, rejection that turned into a redirection. All of those moments have made me who I am today. So yeah, I will see you there, baby. Okay, so I feel like this next voice note needs a little warning. This voice note is from my beautiful mother, my mom, Charlotte Schell. She left a voice note for all of us on the podcast of her most pivotal moment, and it is so, so, so gorgeous. It gets me so emotional. So just warning, it might like make you happy cry, okay? My mom, though, she is so amazing. She's so inspiring. She is a fighter, and she works so hard, and she's never given up, and she's been such an inspiration to me my whole entire life. I love my mom with all my heart. Mom, I love you with all my heart. And I am totally who I am because of my mother. Plus, I think she like believes in me more than I believe in myself sometimes. I've always had so much support my whole life in my creative dreams, and I am just like beyond grateful for her. So before I start like bawling right now, let's play the tape.
Hi, everyone. Just jumping on to answer Christina's question this week. So, question is, what's the pivotal moment in your life that shaped who you are today? Here goes. My pivotal moment in my life was when I had my children. Before that, I was a quiet, reserved person who often kept my thoughts to myself. But becoming a mother changed everything. It gave me a voice I didn't know I had. Because now I had something and someone worth fiercely protecting. There's a saying about a mother bear: you don't mess with her cubs. And I found that to be true in myself. That instinct made me more confident, outspoken, and willing to stand up for what was right. And not just for my children, but for myself and others too. I have to say, my children gave me my voice, which truly did change my life for the better. So, thank you. Now, before I go, I just want to add one more little bit. I have two amazing children, and they are talented and smart, and I am blessed every day to have them in my life. But my eldest is actually the host of this very podcast, Life in a Shell. Christina, I am so proud of you, and I thank you every day for all you do for me and done for me. I love you.
I think a pivotal moment in my life that shaped who I am today is when I got my first guitar. My first and only guitar, actually. It was in grade 4, I think. And I did not take any lessons. I just taught myself on YouTube. And the very first song that I learned how to play was We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together by Taylor Swift. And I'm still a Swiftie to this day. I've been a Swiftie for about maybe 13 years. I think it's 13 years by now because I started in 2012. So 2025, 13 years. And I think the guitar, even though I wasn't super good at it, taught me how to be alone with myself and appreciate like expressions of creativity and art. I used to really be scared of being alone, but I feel like whenever I pick up the guitar and just sing, I can just freely be myself without any internal judgment, and I think that's really special.
Okay, firstly, Mom, I am so proud of you. I love you so much. Thank you for that voice note. And to this last voice note about how a pivotal moment was getting her very first guitar, I had to save this for the last voice note. I love so much that guitar has helped her be alone with herself, because being alone can be really difficult. I live alone. I'm single. Some days I love it and I'm like, slay, slay, slay. And some days it's so hard and I feel so lonely and it can be really difficult. I think putting energy into a creative outlet when you're feeling that way is so magical, and to get comfortable in being alone, and why not like spark a passion and do something you love, you know what I mean? I just love that so much. I rented a bass guitar. This is like probably like a year ago, probably like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And it was time to go return it to Long and McQuaid. And I literally, I couldn't, I had like separation anxiety. And I was like, I need to know how much it's going to be to buy this used, please, because it was a rental. And I don't know what happened. I flirted a little, like a lot. Anyways, I worked my magic, you guys. I got the best deal. And this guitar is like definitely brand new. She's so beautiful. I called my bass Priscilla. I mean, of course I called my bass Priscilla. Anyways, she's this white retro 1960s inspired electric bass guitar. And I feel so badass when I play it. When I plug that thing into my amp with my pink cute little cord, I feel like a freaking rock star. Anyways, I think I should probably serenade you right now. So I'm going to play you guys what I've been working on, okay? And you're going to be like, cool, dude. But I'm really proud of it. So here is me playing the bass guitar to Another One Bites the Dust. Okay, let's rock and roll. 5, 6, 7, 8. Another one bites the dust. and you are welcome. I hope you enjoyed that. Guys, I just want to take a second and I just want to say you are amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to Life in a Shell podcast. Thank you so much for supporting and just being a part of this podcast. It truly means the world to me. And yeah, thank you. You are amazing. You are a freaking rock star. You are a bad bitch and you're going to slay the rest of your day. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys. And if you want to sponsor a podcast episode, let's chat. Message me. Let's talk. If you're a brand, a creative entrepreneur, a small business, let's talk, okay? Or if you just want to help support the show and support a woman in the arts, me, Christina Schell, Life in a Shell podcast. I have added my PayPal link in the link that goes to all of my socials and also some fun affiliate little codes. By the way, there's actually like some really amazing discounts in that section on that link to save on some really cool brands. And also you can get a free month of internet with Oxio. I added it in there because who doesn't want free internet? Am I right? But yes, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Come say hi to me over on Instagram. My Instagram is at Christina Schell. Make sure you follow me. And you guys, to close off the show today, I am showcasing an absolutely gorgeous musician, Savannah Heelis. And what is so cool is Savannah is a bombshell. Savannah is such an amazing, talented dancer. And when I found out that she's also a very talented, gorgeous singer, I was like, honey, I gotta showcase you on the podcast. And fun fact, she's also an actress, which means she is a triple threat. Rockstar status. Savannah's artistry is influenced by R&B, jazz, soul, pop, classic rock, and more. And today I am going to showcase her song called Lost Without You. I was really drawn to this song and I was like, ooh, I couldn't stop listening to it. And Savannah said that this song is all about when you find a new spark with somebody and you feel like you've known them your whole life. I don't know about you, but I felt that before, and yeah, I think the song is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm excited to play it for you guys. You guys, I will see you next week. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast episode. I hope you're feeling inspired. And I want to know, what is your most pivotal moment that's happened in your life? So message me on Instagram, okay? Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. Lots of love. This song is called Lost Without You by Savannah Heelis. Have an amazing week, you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.
I don't even get it. I poured out everything, now I'm done. Oh, I'm done. I admitted how I felt, now I don't care. I used to focus on myself, now you're fucking in my mental health. There's no good reason for feeling stupid feelings, but when you hold me and then you look at her like that, oh, like that. I say I'm jealous, but I'm afraid of losing what I have. I think I'm crazy, we're not even dating, but I wanna know where you at, where you at. Do you think of me like I think of you? Do you want me, wanna kiss me like I wanna kiss you? Will you love me and not leave me? 'Cause if you do, I'll be lost without you. I'll be lost without you. I'm sorry I didn't say it before, but this is my love letter to you. It's all very new to me. I've never never been so completely obsessed with someone else. You feel like home in your arms is where I will be. I swear, I didn't expect it to be this sweet. But it's love, it's love, it's love, it's love. It's love, it's us, it's you and me. Oh baby, do you think of me like I think of you? Do you want me, wanna kiss me like I wanna kiss you? You, will you love me and I'll leave me? 'Cause if you do, I'll be lost without you. I'll be lost without you. I like you so much, I can't even deny these feelings inside. When you gonna make a move? Say you want me the way I wanna be with you. You showed me what you can do. Can you hold me like you do in the dark and morning too? So do you think of me like I think of you? Do you want me, wanna kiss me like I wanna kiss you? You, will you love me and I'll leave me? 'Cause if you do, I'll be lost without you. 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 I'm in love with the future, can't wait to do it with you.